People, welcome once again to HN Clothings, the one place where you are empowered to be your own boss through sharing my knowledge and passion with you. And in today's video, we're going to be making this beautiful mini skirt here. Yes, this is a clothing item that every girl needs to have in a wardrobe. Yes, and it's very simple to make. We need just a little fabric to make this mini skirt. So if you would love to see how I made my own mini skirt, please do keep watching. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. So first things first, take your fabric. You could just cut this direct on fabric without using any pattern paper. So you take your fabric, you measure the length you want your mini skirt to get to. Since we are going to be putting band, I want the main skirt to get to about 18 inches. So I'll come here, I'll mark 18 inches straight down. So you come to your waist and you measure your waist measurement. So for my waist, my measurement is 33 inches. And you have to divide your waist measurement into 4. 33 divided by 4 is 8.25. So I'll mark 8.25 here. So from 8.25, I'll come here and mark 1 inch for the darts. And from that 1 inch, I'll mark ½ inch for my sewing allowance. So from that waist measurement, I'm going to go down to 8 inches for my hip line. Is come to that hip and measure my quarter hip measurement. So my hip measurement is 42 divided by 4 is 10.5. This is 10.5 here. So I'll come and mark ½ inch for sewing allowance there. So for me to get that measurement, on your hip line, measure the total length you have there, and I have 11 inches. So I'll come here and take away 1 inch from that 11 inches. And that will be 10 inch here, so I have 10 inch there. And now I can join these points together. Now that we have these points together, I want to come and mark my darts. So I'll come to the top of my waistline, this 4 inch here. That's the midpoint of my dart. If you're on the smaller side, you use the midpoint as 3.5. And if you're on the bigger side, you use your midpoint as 4.5. But since I'm in between, I'm using 4. So I'll place my tape rule there and measure ½ inch on both sides because my dart is 1 inch wide. So I'm going to come down to about 6 inches because that's where the length of my dart is 6 inches. Make sure it corresponds with that 4 inch so that you have a perfect straight line. So now you can rule your line. I'll cut this out now. So this is the pattern for the front. If you want to do the back, all you need to do is mark out like 1 inch or 2 inch or whatever zip allowance you want to use. Mark it out with a line on your main fabric and just place this pattern from that line. So can we see that this is what I have here, exactly as it is here, right? Great. So my fabric is actually shorter than my pattern. My fabric is 17 inches, but my pattern was 18 inches. I just had limited fabric, so that's why it's shorter. You can make yours 17 as well, and we'll have a 2-inch band on the waist. I've also marked my darts on the fabric on both sides. I actually filmed on this fabric, but I did not press record. So now this is my band. I just cut out a 5-inch wide band because you're going to be folding it into two. And when you fold it into two, you sew 1/2 inch here and 1/2 inch here. So you'll be left with 2-inch wide band. So this is what I have. Now the first things we're going to do is we're going to go join the darts up on all the sides together. Great, so guys, I have joined the darts for the front and the darts for the back. Then I sewed this 1 inch at the back, leaving just the space for the zip left. Now the next thing I need to do is sew my 1/2 inch sewing allowance by the sides, both sides of the fabric, and also hem the edges of the bottom part of the fabric. We are through with joining the sides of our skirt and also hemming the bottom of the skirt. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put the band of the skirts. So this is my band. Please iron an interfacing to this band. That's iron hard stay so that it doesn't stretch and it gives it stability before you attach your band. I'll show you how to attach the band. So you just go around, attach it with your pins, and we're going to attach the band before putting the zip. So you just sew like a 1/2 inch or 1/4 inch depending on the seam allowance you left. Sew it round to the other side before we attach our zip. So let me do that right now. The band has been attached to the skirt. Please, this skirt is just for demonstration purposes. Go ahead and iron a stay, and you can also put the lining for it. So now I have my zip, and because you remember that this band needs to be turned in, so it's going to be folded in half like this. So I have already marked the point where my zip is going to start from. So my zip is going to start from here. I have my zip already here, so I'm going to go ahead and attach my zip to this skirt. So remember how we do our zip. I don't sew it right on top, I actually turn it in. So pin this way and we pin this way. So now we're going to go to our sewing machine and sew just by the teeth of the zip along that side. Let's do that now. The zip is now being attached. It has been attached to. So you see things like these little details where they are matching up together. Makes like it has to match up. So now we're going to start folding in the band. So this is what we do. You can iron it, please iron it, then fold it on top each other like this, and hide away that this joining in the band there. So I'll pin it up like this, and on the right side is where I'm going to be pinning it, because we are going to be sewing it in along this gutter here. So we have joined everything up, you see. Now you're going to take this to your machine. So can you see how everything is joined up fine? So first thing, sew along this part, then you sew all the way around. So guys, I am finally through with the skirt. See how everything came out properly. See how our band was attached. You can't even see the sewing because we sewed it straight in between the lines. For the front and the back, this is a very simple project that anyone that is new in sewing, in fashion designing, can try it out. You can also use the idea of the Euro skirt and put a panel. Whatever idea you have is up to you. You can make it a tulip skirt, whatever you want to do, but this is just a basic skirt, a basic mini skirt. You can do it micro, you can do it midi. The possibilities are endless, guys. So if you did enjoy this tutorial and you promise to try it out, please let me know in the comment section below. Give me thumbs up, like, and also subscribe to my videos. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Till we see you again next time. Bye.